Hello everyone and welcome back to my page, Messages from Venus. I hope you guys have been having a fantastic day wherever you guys are. I just wanted to let you guys know that number one, please stay tuned to what the astrologers have to say. Follow your astrologers. Retrograde season is here, honey bunny, bunches of oats. What else do I have to tell you guys? Stay tuned for more donation readings. Check out my donation readings explained video. What else am I doing? And I'm almost done. I should be done today with all the rest of the second half of the yearly readings. Okay, so this reading is for the week of the 24th, you guys. I am totally late. I'm recording this same Monday, so I hope you guys enjoy it. It's just the beginning of the week, so let's get started. I'm going to shuffle the cards. Shuffle the element cards. If you guys hear noise in the background, you guys, no one's home but me, but we do have neighbors, so we do have neighbors, y'all. I haven't used this deck in a long time. This is the Poet's Oracle. This deck is absolutely exquisite, okay? It is out of print, but if you find someone that's selling it, you should take it, get it, do it. All right, so, oh, and I have a review on it, okay? It's a self-published deck. I have a review on this deck on my page, on this channel. Okay, so let's get started with the fire signs, okay? This is the depiction of the card, and it reads, diversity means allowing other people to be different than you. We look up at the same stars and see such different things. George R.R. Martin. All right, you guys. So, even though, fire signs, even though you work in the same place, are next to the same people all the time, it doesn't mean people look at things in the same way that you look at things, that they have the same perspective that you do. It doesn't mean that they have to consider your feelings, okay? I feel like some of us are a little bit sensitive this week in regards to how other people give us either tough love or communicate things to us or about us. I also feel like, I don't know, it's just situations at work, okay? Stop looking at things in a personal perspective or taking things personally at work. You're at work. Unless work is your entire life, which is not necessarily the healthiest approach to life, then you should always know to understand that you have a personal life and you have a work life, and that not everybody in your work life is going to accept you, nor is everybody in your personal life going to accept you. Oh, look at that. This is for air signs. So we have two cards for the air signs. The first one reads as follows: you're here now, make the best of it. I cannot fix on the hour or on the spot or the look or the words which laid the foundation. It is too long ago. I was in the middle before I knew that I had begun. And the second reads barren ground. Love is dead. We are cured, but we are happy. But are we happy? Okay, look. Move forward when it comes to matters of the heart. Don't stay too focused on the things that your partners and or yourself couldn't do, specifically the things that you couldn't do for one another or for your partner, or what that person couldn't do for you. Okay, stay away from those thoughts, because it'll prevent you from starting anew. It'll prevent you from moving forward with new things and a new perspective. It'll have you being focused on the past as opposed to having you being focused on the future, which has a lot. It has a lot to offer. It has a lot of happiness to offer. It has a lot of potential, okay? I also feel like the future will be more calming, to the point where it's sometimes going to get boring of how calm things are, okay? So enjoy any arguments, any disagreements, any disconnect that you might have, and also learn from the disconnects. Learn about yourself and allow your partner to learn about his or herself. Then we have the earth signs, the mirror of truth and self-deception. We are what we pretend to be, so we must be very careful what we pretend to be. Ooh, yes. Okay, earth signs. So if you pretend to be happy all day, then sometimes you will attract happiness. But sometimes some people can be so fake and pretend to be so down to earth and comfortable with everything. You end up shooting yourself in the foot. Do not allow other people to make you feel like you have to feel comfortable. Because at the end of the day, feeling too comfortable doesn't allow you to grow. Because then you won't know to experiment. You won't know to be the fool in the tarot deck and start something new. And if someone else is forcing you, or you're forcing yourself to tell yourself that you're happy every day, you're going to explode, you guys. You are going to explode. If you have a partner that says they're happy all the time and ooh, and they're like, you're like the best thing that ever happened, know that I sense that some of the partners are being fake. And so you can pretend that you live the perfect life all you want. However, this might not be the case. So stand in your truth. Be still in your truth. Allow yourself to be honest with yourself. Now we have the water signs. Let me see. Use it and cunning. Interesting. You just hold your head high and keep those fists down, no matter what anyone says to you. Don't you let them get your goat. Try fighting in with your head for a change. So don't let people get the best of you. Learn about other people. Learn how to be deceitful towards other people that are being deceitful towards you. Focus yourself on a goal, and whoever's head has to roll, chop their heads off in the most fascinating, not dirty, cunning, two-faced way that you can. Because the same people that are studying you are the same people you have to study, and the same people that are studying you are the same ones that have the same mentality of you being their enemy. And so slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes people can come for you in the most disgusting and vile ways, okay? No matter how many times you want to punch them in the face, you want to say things to them, you want to react in a certain way towards them, don't do it, okay? Do not do it. Defend yourself in another way. Magic is always helpful. All right, guys. So I'm going to start off with Cancer. And Cancer, make sure, Cancer, water sign, and we have the Page of Arrows. Make sure that you can clap back to those people that clap back at you, or that clap at you, not back at you, but clap at you for maybe the things that you have, for your happiness, for the things that make you absolutely happy. So defend yourself in the most majestic way possible without having to be ghetto or ratchet or anything like that, okay? I have the word of what to use, right? Like in the tip of my tongue, and it doesn't come out, y'all. It's not coming out. Libra. Use your emotions to be the winner. Use your emotions to gain perspective in life, to gain territory in life, to gain the knowledge that you need. And also show compassion towards others, even when they cannot show compassion towards you. Sagittarius. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I thought this thing disconnected. Sorry. Sagittarius. Sometimes we have to be connected to the reality of our actuality. If you know that you cannot purchase something, don't purchase it. If you need to take control of people that call themselves your friends, but in reality are your enemies, then do so. By being knowledgeable, by standing still so that you can listen to them, so that you listen to their footsteps, so that you can listen to their next plan, so that you can know what their next plan is. And their next plan is going to be so goddamn boring. It's going to be so goddamn boring, okay? Sagittarius, I'm a Sagittarius in my ascendant, okay? I have an ascendant in Sagittarius. My ascendant is in Sagittarius, okay? So, like, look, sometimes when you feel like, this resonates with me, sometimes when you feel like you don't have control over things, you do. And it is your decision to take with you whoever you want to take with you. It is your decision to take from experiences whatever you want. However, you cannot control other people's actions and nor reactions towards you or against you. You just have to stand still and listen to them, because at the end of the day, they're very mediocre, okay? And sometimes people make things up in their heads that, you know, it's kind of like, oh, you know, my enemy and this person, and they're coming for me, when in reality, they don't give a fuck about you. When in reality, they don't even think about you. When in reality, they don't even ask questions as much as you ask questions about their life. So who's really in control? Not them. Not them. Pisces. Pisces, we are taking action with our emotions. So whatever we feel is however we're acting. However, we have to be careful, because sometimes this can bring us happiness, and other times it can destroy the balance that we have within ourselves. It can destroy everything we have worked so hard for. Where am I at? Leo. Sorry, you guys. So Leo, sometimes it takes for us to just change our perspective. It takes for us to just be accepted, or accept the situation, or be accepted by those within the situation, for things to change, for things to clarify, for you to be able to become enlightened, not only to others, but also to yourself. You realize yourself. I feel like this week you're going to have a lot of situation where you have realized not just the good, the bad, and the ugly about yourself, but your entire whole, your entire self. Scorpio. A lot of things seem like they're hidden, but they're not. They're hiding in plain sight. So look carefully. Look over things carefully. Make sure that you look over emails, messages, text messages, to try and see if you can see the missing link or the missing information that you need to be able to then act upon whatever it is that you need, whether that's a collection agency, whether that is your partner cheating, or some sort of scandal at work, or whatever the case may be. Make sure that you have all your ducks in a row, okay? The information is hiding in plain sight. Aquarius. So not only does a mother know best, but sometimes a mother can know so much that this having so much wisdom can sometimes hurt the voyage of your cub or the voyage of those around you, because you want to impose your experience and your knowledge on other people that are not ready to receive it. Okay, so be careful with that. Gemini, be careful where you plant your seeds, where you put your money. Where is your bank account headed? Is it going to negative, or is it going positive? And who has control of your bank account? You need to be careful of people around you that may have control of your bank account. And having control of your bank account doesn't mean they necessarily need to have the account number or the routing number, but it means that they can be your bosses, and they can either let you go or not give you the information that you need, the contracts that you need for you to be able to succeed in life, or give you the position that you need, and so therefore that cuts your money. That's one example. Maybe child support is leaving you with less money. I'm uploading a few videos in regards to how that can help you guys, so stay tuned, okay? How you can help yourself in situations like that. Aries, we feel like people have not only doubted us, but also have hurt us, but we're using this same pain, I feel, during this week to be able to fight off not only our insecurities, like it says here, but also fight off the positivity in the same note. Why would you want to fight off the positivity? Because sometimes not everything that shines is gold. Sometimes you have to let go of certain things that come forward into your life. Not every contract, not every opportunity is for you to take. Sometimes we just have to stand still and deal with the fact that we've been hurt, understand that we've been hurt, understand that we've been battered, and then take action, okay? Ooh. Okay, let me see. How come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yeah. Okay. 6. I'm like, where are the rest of the cards? Where am I gonna put the rest? Virgo. Okay, Virgo, so a lot of things are changing. Even your plans, Virgo. Even the way that you look at other people. Even the way that you plan things for your own self is changing. Fantastic, great. But is it changing at the right time? Are you experiencing change at the perfect timing? Or do you still need a little bit more time to act upon the change? What does that mean? Sometimes we create a perfect agenda, but we don't act on it. It stays there. We create to-do lists, but it just stays there. We don't act on it. So are you creating a to-do list and not acting on it, or are you going to take the plunge and act on it, okay? Make sure that you look at those astrologers to see where these planets are moving, so that you move along with these planets and that you don't end up losing more than what you're gaining. Capricorn. Sometimes we dodge so many bullets that we are not even thinking about how grateful we should be for dodging so many bullets, okay? Be grateful for the people that have left your life, as now you know yourself and your limitations, and how grounded you are, and the limits that you're going to put other people or for other people. Taurus, last but not least, what is brewing? What are you creating for yourself? What do you see that others cannot see? And how is it that you're going to project these plans or create these plans into reality, into this realm? I feel like there's a lot of people that are afraid of your success, because the more successful you are, the worse things are for them. Jealousy kills people. Jealousy is a killer. Please note that. Jealousy is a killer. Okay. Now let's see if I have any general messages for everyone, or even more messages. Okay, for those of you that are in relationships, things are changing. The focus is not just on yourself, but the focus will turn onto other people. And it's going to be challenging because you're always focused on yourself, and so is your partner. Your partner's main focus is you, and so now that's changing. How will you deal with the change? How will you deal with the things that are coming your way? I also feel like a lot of us are listening to advice from elders, from people in our life, especially women in our life, but all we see is their experience and their insecurities, and thinking that we can do the best that we can and that we're not going to pay attention. I'll tell you this: don't look at their flaws. Just listen to what they're telling you. Don't look at their flaws, otherwise you will see yourself in them. I feel like there's people around you and or a person that is like a little bit of a hummingbird that wants to give you life when it comes to relationships, but you're kind of not ready, nor are you willing nor able to start something new, because you kind of just broke up with somebody and it was unexpected, or that person broke up with you when it was unexpected. Let's see. I also see that some of you guys have hidden agendas for yourself. You kind of like stop yourself from your own self. So your inner self, your soul, has a hidden agenda. A lot of us that are baptized tend to think that we know it all, but sometimes ourselves protect us from our own selves. So ourselves protect the ego from killing itself. Okay? So for example, my name is Madeline. My name is Madeline Martinez. I have a higher self, and that's my soul. My soul is constantly vibrating on a certain frequency. I cannot see that part of myself, but I know she's there. I know she exists, and she has many parts to herself. And sometimes my consciousness, which is there and is also invisible, knows, right? But then Madeline, who is in the flesh, who is the physical person, can take action or do certain things that might get me from point A to point B, but sometimes my consciousness and my soul can get me to point Z in a matter of seconds, as opposed to going from one level to the next, to the next, to the next. So with that being said, your higher self would be your consciousness, and your ego would be the person that you are in the flesh. Don't block your own blessings. When they come to you, take them. Sometimes opportunities can disguise themselves as the best thing that ever happened to you, and they're not. They're just that, opportunities and blessings that you should be grateful for. Yes. You have to just be careful what contracts walk through that door, and what consequences you will have to taking in those responsibilities and or contracts in life. Okay, so I hope you guys have a fantastic day wherever you guys are, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.